Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, February 4th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. The time right now is 11:51 a.m. So we're almost there. It's almost the afternoon. As you guys can see by my shadow here, the sun is shining. It feels so good to feel the sun. You guys don't even understand. I am a summer baby. I'm a June baby. So I love summer. Okay, I love summer, and it doesn't help that I have West Indian parents either. So, yeah, the sun and the water be calling me, even though I don't have the funds right now to be calling it back, okay? But it is what it is, right? We can imagine things, okay? But, I don't know, maybe that might resonate for some of you too. With the sun coming out, maybe you guys are feeling a brand new energy or a brand new feeling. Maybe you guys are feeling the shifts in the energy, or just being close to water for some of you may resonate too. But yeah, let's jump into it. Let's see what you guys might need to know. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Please protect and guide the collective whenever they see this message or video, and allow them to take away some type of clarity and guidance, whether they are questioning about their journey or just wanting more insights and clarity. Okay, so Spirit, what can you tell the collective at this time? Give them the clarity and understanding while they get this message for today. Thank you. Okay, Saturn energy is very significant now. Not sure who needed to see this, but there's something about structure and discipline. Okay, so even when it comes to like burdens, some of you guys could be releasing certain burdens. Now, when it comes to masculine figures, that could be very significant. Now, take what resonates with this. Anime is also significant, but when it comes to like you having structure and discipline, there is something about you guys being interconnected. Now, some of you guys may enjoy anime. Now, anime is very significant. There's something about Saturday and anime that is very significant. Maybe something's happening on Saturday. I don't know why I thought of like Expo, Anime Expo or Anime Con, those kind of things. So I'm not sure if somebody went to those, or like Fan Expo. I don't know. I think there's so many different names for them, but I know there's a, I think it's an anime con or something like that, but I feel like it's in the States. But anyway, whoever is interested in anime, that could be very significant. Or you guys are into anime because of how, interconnected they are. Meaning, like, for example, I always talk about Dragon Ball Z, and I always talk about Sailor Moon, okay? Because Sailor Moon is a healer, and Dragon Ball Z talks about always leveling up and basically never giving up, okay? Because if you see Goku and Vegeta, child, they never give up. So there's something about that that's very significant. Some of you guys could be, I want to say, connected when it comes to your angels. So receiving divine connection for, when it comes to enlightenment is very significant. You may have blonde hair, you don't have to, but again, when I think of this and I think of blonde hair too in anime, I think of when Goku and Vegeta go into Super Saiyan. Okay, with that yellow hair, it's like they level up. So it's almost like every time they level up with their hair, like they have blue, red, yellow, and I think there's like silver. Okay, and man, I don't even know who watches Dragon Ball because I don't want to ruin it, but I think the manga, however you call it, that the comic, right, the actual anime comic itself, there's something about, I don't know if it's when Goku and Vegeta fuse, or I don't know if it's just Vegeta, but something to do with the color purple. Okay, so when you see Goku and he goes into like infinity, he goes like silverish, like white almost. And then I think with Vegeta, I think his is more like a purple. But anyway, blonde hair is very significant, even when it comes to solar plexus energy, like I can. So even when you watch anime and you see how they can fight through whatever challenges or, any obstacles that they go through, this is the kind of energy that you guys could possibly have when it comes to like being very positive, saying that I can do this or I can move forward type of energy. Okay, so how you express yourself could be very significant. Communication may resonate for someone as well. And also spring is very significant. So we have new beginnings, okay, renewal. Okay, some of you guys could be going through an awakening, or there's something about going through an awakening during spring, like another one. Okay, herbalism is also significant. So plant wisdom and medicine may resonate for some of you guys when it comes to you healing through your practices. Okay, so because you heal through your practices, there's something about you healing others as well. Okay. Yeah, so healing others could be very significant. Now, this could be for people who are in the ages of 20 to 30. Okay, some of you guys could feel like when it comes to like relationships in early adulthood, some of you guys are maybe finding out that you guys are into healing. Okay, now handbags and duffel bag is very significant when it comes to personal strength and growth. Okay, for some of you guys, this could be unresolved issues as well. It doesn't have to be, but even when it comes to releasing and letting go of people's, you know, burdens, right? There's something about you guys doing this. So again, you guys could be leaving a situation behind, which is like packing up and going, or there's something about finally accepting that, you know, you guys are stepping into your own independence, right? Being an adult, a young adult at that. Okay, but yeah, transformations are very significant. Okay, this could be a generational transformation, or for some of you guys, depending on your placements, there's something about Pluto energy, but you guys are being protected at this time. Not sure who needed to hear this, but you guys are being protected. Okay, so let's see. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What other messages do they need to know? Yeah, so movement, okay? So there's something about booking a flight or taking a trip. Now, if this is not actually like flying out to another country, there's something about movement, okay, grounding yourself, and there's also a change in your grounding. Now, for some of you guys, this is a transition that you're going through when it comes to being protected. You guys are going through a transformation, so handbags and duffel bags are very significant when it comes to you packing up and making movement in your life, okay, making changes in your life. Now, this could be you planning to make these changes, whether you're moving like physically or mentally, but there is something about taking action. Okay, now duality is also significant when it comes to the choices that you make. There is something about lessons that you guys could be learning at this time. For some of you guys, if it's a twin flame, okay, something about you learning lessons, or both of you having to learn lessons together, okay, while you guys were on your journey together, okay. But there is something about balance and union, and, you know, like I said, choices, right? Whatever choices you make, it coming back to you. So again, soulmates could be very significant. Twin flame could be anything in my eyes. I feel like this could be a brother, a sister, a soulmate, a lover, whoever it is, right? Even someone that you consider family and they're not family, that could be a twin flame connection too. It doesn't have to be romantic. It just could be you guys mirroring one another while you guys are on the same path, okay? But we have piercings. So someone may have piercings, okay? This is about expression and also protection again. So the way that you express yourself, the devotion that you have, you're being protected. Some of you guys, when it comes to yourself, know there's certain things that you had to learn. Like I said, lessons, right? So even when it comes to like your gifts and fears to overcome, that is also significant. Heart chakra too. So there's something about the heart that may resonate for some of you guys when it comes to love or matters of the heart. Activating your heart chakra could be very significant if that was closed off. Even when it comes to nurturing yourself or loving on yourself is very significant too. And yeah, Venus, I didn't even see this. So yeah, loving on yourself, Venus energy, you know, what you attract is also significant when it comes to love and pleasure. So again, you guys are attracting, you know, for anybody who resonates with this, you guys could be attracting new relationships or new partnerships, or even when it comes to your gifts is what attracts, you know, other people too. But at the same time, you guys could be receiving gifts, okay, because of maybe the love that you give, or because of the comfort that you show up in for people. And sometimes people may not realize this about themselves. So again, that could be confirmation for some of you where you guys could be in this loving, caring energy, but because you've always been in this loving, caring energy, it's almost like nothing to you to show love and care for people, because A, you either know what it feels like not to receive that, or B, you don't want people to feel that way, because why would you, right? Why would you want someone to feel left out in the cold, right? Especially if you know what that feels like, why would you, right? So the 25th could be very significant. Now, again, some of you guys could be the ages of 25. I don't know why I thought of that when I saw 20 to 30, but the 25th could be very significant. Some of you guys could be born on the 25th, depending on, you know, the month. And not only that, the number 7 is also significant when it comes to spirituality. So even when it comes to like wisdom and knowledge, you guys are very knowledgeable in what it is that you guys could be working on or working towards, okay? We have initials N, and then we have the 18th, okay? So for some of you guys, the 18th is very significant. Maybe something could be happening on the 18th, or there is something about past energy too that is showing up, okay? Moon cycles are also showing up too when it comes to the new moon eclipse that will be happening between the 16th to the 18th, okay? In Aquarius, I believe. I think I had said. And then I think it transits into Pisces energy. So even with the number 18, right, this is about karmic balance or even material and spiritual alignment. So there's something about us going into a shift with the energy. So this is like quantum leaping, or, you know, things like that, right? Taking that leap of faith. But anyways, with the number 18, this is also talking about being in material and spiritual alignment. So in the next few days or weeks, there's something about being spiritually aligned, but also that spiritual alignment coming into material alignment as well, okay? So basically receiving what it is that you deserve is significant. 1 + 8 = 9. So this is talking about completion when it comes to humanitarian work, light workers and things like that. Some of you guys, initials N is very significant. So maybe you guys have initials N. This could be your first name, middle name, or last name. Okay, but take what resonates with that. I'm just going to shuffle this deck. Ooh. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? This fell on the floor. Ciao. Okay, so becoming a model is very significant. So when it comes to shared paths or movement, community is also significant. Like I said, you guys are moving forward in a transition. You guys are going into a new direction, right? So transformations are very significant. There's also something happening within the next 24 hours. So either you guys could be finding out information, or you guys could be prepared for something within the next 24 hours, okay? So take what resonates with that. So that could be confirmation. I know the time is now 12:03, but angel number 123 could also be very significant for the collective at this time, okay? So let's see. So some of you guys are becoming a healer. That could be significant for some of you. Or there's something about some of you guys wanting to seek counsel. Okay, on bended knee wanted to show up. So this is a channeled song. For some of you guys, Boys to Men could be very significant. Or if someone is protecting you at this time, maybe this person likes Boys to Men or they listen to it. There's also something about a proposal. Okay, someone could be coming towards you on bended knee. Now, maybe not physically, but on bended knee, meaning they would like to propose something towards you. This could be romantic, it may not be, but there is something about being vulnerable, okay? So vulnerability is also significant too, and taking dancing lessons also may be very significant. Okay, learning to be in the rhythm of flow of life could be confirmation, but also being in your creative flow may be very significant too. So if this is not actual dancing, there's something about you guys being in flow. Okay, confirmation with the horn I just heard out there. Birth chart, there's something about your birth chart that's significant, being a soul map. Okay, so I always talk about you guys listening to your birth chart or looking into it. Your birth chart is your blueprint, okay? There's something about it being the map to your soul, okay? So when you know what that is and you get to understand yourself a lot more better, you get to see people from a different perspective too. And it's not in a judging way, but it's that you can see them. Okay, cars are very significant because I just heard that car revving their engine. So there's something about someone coming towards somebody very quickly. Okay? Very quickly with communication. Okay, whoever that is. Whoever this energy is, somebody wants to come towards you fast. Okay? And with power. Okay? So Third quarter moon is very significant for some of you guys when it comes to release, right? This is about reflection and also forgiveness. So either forgiveness within yourself or forgiveness within a situation when it comes to dealing with people, places, and things, okay, that no longer serve you. And just accepting that it is what it is. Some of you guys have already acknowledged that you can't change people, you can only change yourself, and that is why you guys are always continuously moving forward, always going through deaths and rebirths, because you guys are accustomed to either being disappointed by people who are low vibrational. Okay, the more you raise your vibration, the less disappointed you'll be because of what you guys are allowing to be attracted in your energy. Okay. So allergy season is very significant. I did mention this too. So there is something about seasonal cycles, okay, cleansing, clearing out energy. Some of you guys could be cleansing your energy too for, you know, for those that resonate, but mutual friends are very significant. So even when it comes to circles, like I did mention this in one of my other readings too, there's something about, you know, shared circles or social contexts when it comes to connection with other people around you. So the internet is very significant, people in your community, whether this is where you live or, you know, maybe community centers. So some of you guys could do volunteer work as well, from what I'm picking up too. And I like how that just popped out when I was trying to do it. It says spiritual growth, which is funny. So let's see if that shows up, you know, while I'm shuffling. Yeah. That's so funny. Okay, so the mender. Okay, this is healing influence. This is about reconciliation. Some of you guys are repairing, healing, restoring yourself. Okay, mending yourself. And also when it comes to evolution. So some of you guys could be uplifting the collective or communities around you. This is talking about spiritual growth. Okay, for some of you guys, there's something about hollow sound, right? So there is something about emptiness, truth, and reevaluation. Some of you guys are reevaluating a situation. Now, this could be a living situation, this could be a work situation, a home situation, a friendship, whatever. Okay, but there is something about seeking truth or finding out truth, okay? We have the Guardian, so this is about you guys being protected from unseen forces, okay? So you guys are protected at this time, whoever's watching this video. And not only that, it's just double confirmation because I did see something about protection. So take what resonates with that too. Yeah, reconnection. So there's something about unions or being in a reunion with somebody. Now this could be like a bond or something of, you know, a community of people, but you guys could be bonding with one another or bonding about certain topics or, you know, knowledge and things like that. Now, when it comes to alignment, you guys are also being reconnected with people who are also aligned with themselves. So because you are aligning yourself, that is attracting other people who are also aligned, okay? Floating feeling, this is about detachment. Some of you guys have spiritual awareness, okay? And you guys know this. So because you guys are spiritually aware, you are able to detach, okay? So some of you guys, like for example, when I do divination work, once I do divination work for the morning for you guys and I post it, I detach after that. Like after that, nothing comes with me. Like that's it. Like I read, I go outside, I do my errands, I do what I need to do, and that's it, right? Or, you know, some of you guys, when it comes to that too, it's something about people maybe feeling that maybe you guys are detached, but it's not because you're detached on purpose. It's because you guys are aware that not everybody thinks the way that you think and not everybody does things the way that you do things. So your way of detachment could be your way of protecting yourself, but then someone else may look at your detachment as a offense, right? Because maybe they're not accustomed to dealing with people who like to go, you know, within and heal. So it's almost like being offended that you guys are, you know, wanting to heal and take care of yourself and focus on yourself and not focus on, you know, drama and chaos, right? But reading books when it comes to knowledge is very significant. So something to do with wisdom and communication. There is something also about adaptability as well and gathering information. So either someone could be collecting books when it comes to learning new things, or there's something about gathering information when it comes to gossip, okay? Now, this can go either way. I don't like to talk about negative energy, so let's just say that this is good gossip. Someone could be talking about your work, the kind of work you do, or, you know, they could be explaining to someone like, look, I know someone that you can go to type of energy, you know, that kind of thing, right? But yeah, when it comes to like collecting information, social networks are very significant. And also when it comes to communication, there is something about friendships, like close friendships, and also curiosity. But planting seeds is very significant too. Yeah, planting seeds are very significant. Some of you guys are letting go certain things, okay, when it comes to you guys going through this transformation or going through this transition. And also Scorpio energy when it comes to you know, you guys moving forward, endings and new beginnings, right? Being truthful, okay? So some of you guys may show up very intimidating to other people, but that's because you're confident in your energy, okay? When you're confident in your energy and you stand in that, other people who are confident in their own energy will show up as well. Okay, when you have a lack mindset, unfortunately, you're gonna attract that too, even if you don't, because I've been in a positive energy and I've seen people come to me with their weird energy, and I'm just like, yeah, no, thank you, but have a great day, and I leave it at that, right? And some of you guys, when it comes to discernment, that is also something that you guys are building, and it's showing that you guys are growing with that, because the more that you protect your energy when it comes to discernment, knowing what you want, what you don't want, knowing what is right and what is wrong, then the more that you start to attract things that are actually meant for you. Okay, so there is something about transformations or good luck on your side. And then we also have yes at the bottom of the deck. And also when it comes to calm, clarity, and intuitive, okay, some of you guys are in this energy. Blue eyes are significant, but also Aries energy is very significant too when it comes to being direct, fearless, brave, and stepping into leadership. Okay, some of you guys are in this energy at this time. So let's see what else shows up. Let me see if I can actually get a card from this, because you guys know how this deck is. It's so wobbly. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Spirit heard me. Thank you, Spirit. So daisies are very significant when it comes to new beginnings, okay? Some of you guys could have like a childlike energy or joy about you, okay? But even if you have like a childlike joy about you, it doesn't mean that you're childish, and it doesn't mean that you're a child. And that's where people can get your energy very messed up, is because just because you have a childlike joy about you doesn't mean that you won't get Compton on people either, okay? There's something about your energy having duality and knowing when to play and when not to play. So yeah, that could be something where people could misunderstand you as well because they assume they know you. Butterflies at the bottom of the deck too. But cherry blossoms are very significant. We have Iceland, we have orchids, and then we have Poland, okay? So when it comes to simplicity and new beginnings, you guys are stepping into this childlike joy energy. And that is why, like I said, why people may feel like they can challenge the collective. It's because you guys may look young or you may act a certain way, but people don't realize that you also have maturity also about you. And that's where people get confused. It's like, how can you be mature and childish or childlike at the same time? Okay. And so cherry blossoms talk about, you know, renewal. So again, this could be life cycles that you guys could have gone through, okay? Iceland is also significant when it comes to, you know, resilience and hidden passions. So some of you guys have hidden passions when it comes to your energy. Some of you guys have a calm exterior about you, okay? Even if you don't seem like you think you're calm or your exterior is calm, other people may feel that way about you, how you feel or how you may look, okay? So your rising sign could be very significant to whoever resonates with this too. And also your energy when it comes to your elegance, okay? You're very unique, whoever I'm speaking to. Orchids may resonate for somebody, but there is something about your inner beauty is that matches your outer beauty that is very significant, but you guys have a lot of elegance about you, okay? Poland is also significant. Okay, this is about loyalty, family, healing, okay, emotional warmth, okay? So for some of you guys, maybe you are from Poland or Iceland, or even if you're not from those places, there is something about, you know, emotional warmth and connecting with people who have emotional warmth as well, okay? So let's see what else shows up. Okay, flowers. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of flowers in this reading. Okay, we have orchids, daisies, and cherry blossoms. So sunflowers are significant, and just flowers in general. Okay, if you guys notice, this is extra confirmation. Okay, which is a good sign for you guys. All right, and even if these initials don't resonate with you, the message still can, but take what resonates. But initials X, we have initials S. Okay, we have initials, whoop, we have initials C, okay, we have initials N, and then we also have initials H, okay, and then also for zodiacs, because you know I like to do these too, so for zodiacs I got 1, okay, 2, I almost closed my finger. It's because I'm not looking. I almost clipped off my finger, like the side of my finger with this. Oh boy. Well, because I can't see. Okay, I might get another one. Let's see. Let's see. Clearly my eyes are closed because where am I grabbing? Okay. I'm like, what am I doing? Where am I grabbing? Okay, so okay, so we have Aries energy that's very significant, and another Aries here. Oh, a lot of fire energy, guys. We have Leo, and then we also have Sagittarius, okay? So some of you guys may have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius placements in your chart, okay? Some of you guys, there's something about Aries energy that may resonate. So there could be someone who has Aries dominantly in their top maybe 3 or 6, okay, but there is something about fire energy when it comes to like passion, okay, and taking adventure and things like that. Now for some of you guys, when it comes to being direct, some of you guys could be, you know, in this fearless leadership type of energy. Leo also talks about you know, inner child and leadership as well, being in this playful type of energy, okay. Even when it comes to like center of attention too, there is something about being the center of attention. So for some of you guys, you know, people could feel like you're trying to be the center of attention, but it's not because you are trying to be. It's because you have that warmth about you. And because you have that warmth about you, you're fun, you know, you're outgoing, things like that, right? Some of you guys could be connected to royalty also, but even in this energy with the color yellow, solar plexus energy, some of you guys may feel like, you know, people may think that you're trying to get attention or fame. And it's like, no, I literally am just doing what I was here to do by the universe. And if I attract that, that's what I attract. And I cannot stop that. That's not my fault. And some of you guys may feel like that too, even when it comes to taking adventure. Okay, there's something about, you know, wealth, okay, and being open-minded. For some of you guys could feel like, you know, maybe you guys are wanderers, right? But you guys are philosophers, right? There's something too about you guys teaching the philosophy that you learn, you know, as you go on your journey. So, you know, it looks different for everybody who's on their journey. Not everyone has the same path, but there is something about healing, coming together, working together, helping those heal, okay? Even if it comes to helping those heal, you know, healing yourself first before you can heal others. Okay. People can tell when you've done the inner work. And another thing too is there's a reason why people project onto the collective as well, because they have done the inner work, and people who haven't done the inner work is going to show up in that energy. Right? So transformations are very significant, okay, guys? You guys are moving towards a beautiful cycle. It's a new cycle. It looks like you guys are growing, and it's expeditiously, okay? So it's so funny how I couldn't say what is it, philosophy, philosophical, but I could say that other word, right? It's so funny how but anyways, guys, you know, I like to make you guys laugh and joke around and stuff, because even though these are readings, you know, we're still people, right? We're still human, right? We're allowed to joke, we're allowed to laugh, we're allowed to be ourselves. So yeah, there's something about you guys sharing your wisdom, your knowledge, and, you know, being your unique self and being unapologetically you, and not worrying about what other people say or think about you, okay? So continue, guys, in this energy, continue being you, continue moving forward, and, you know, always know that love is the highest vibration, it's the highest frequency. So always continue to show up in a loving energy, but have discernment as well, okay? It's not to say that you can't love on people, but also having discernment and being careful about who we share our energy with is very particular and very significant for us. We have to protect ourselves as well, even though we are here to help other people too. Okay, so having balance and duality is also significant, but know that you guys are here for a reason, and know that you're here to, share your gifts and your light. I just saw a couple birds flying by my window, so messengers are very significant. So not sure who resonates with that message for today, but there is a message that you needed to hear in this, so I hope you guys heard it. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, and thank you again for the support. Follow me on YouTube, TikTok, and on my website, www.mysteriouslyunique.ca. All right, guys, have a wonderful Wicked Wednesday. Love you guys. Bye.